Hi guys, my name is Vidy. And if you guys are new here, welcome. I'm happy you guys are watching this video. And please give that a subscribe button. Follow me because chances are you might like this channel too, you know? Let me say, it was like a heart attack. And accidents happen, but let's just get on to the story time. Right, so literally this happened today. I have to record this before it ends because I don't know if I'm gonna have to report it or not, but we pretty much gonna have to report it, but it's not my responsibility fully to say. But we dealt with it. So this morning, which is, we woke up, we left, we dropped their dads off to work around 10:20, between 10:30 in the morning, and we were literally just right on the light, just a block away from our house before entering. So I would say like at 10:40 then, around 10:30 to 10:40. Because by the time I got home, I looked at the time, it was already 10:50, and we were out there conversing what happened to the situation. So yes, I told you we just dropped them off. I was just driving home. My two kids are in the back seat, buckle up, everything was, you know, I always make sure that we all always buckle up, because chances are just because you're a good driver doesn't mean that everybody isn't. And so you always just gotta be alert of your surroundings. Just because you know everything doesn't mean that you gotta start saying,
"It's okay, I'll be fine because I know how to drive really good."
It's not you. You guys are fine if you guys know how to drive. Just like how I know how to drive from my own experience. And yes, we all have our own experience of the way we drive. But yes, car accident happened like at the light, like I said. And from like me turning the signal light 3 seconds and starting to enter slowly into the lane towards hitting the light to the left.
You what?
I started beeping like ahead of time before I even noticing the car just in a quick second right away, because I was being alert and knowing the fact what's going on my right side. Just because you're ahead and front, you don't know what's going on their right side or the left side. You gotta look if they're all going, you know, like not paying attention.
Mr. Krabs, I am so confused.
So the guy, or the girl, as she would say as a female, was letting the other female go through, but the female didn't check. All the way, didn't check if I was already on that lane, which is that middle lane of changing lane, not the changing lane, the middle lane of like when you're exiting the road, when you're taking a left to the store on it, or the lane just to be on the light, you know, that kind of lane. Say hi, guys. And yes, we are fine. We're all fine. All of us are fine because I was cautious, because I ain't not gonna fool around and not pay attention when my kids are in the car. I always freak out every day something could happen and we could get involved into an accident. Which we did already, right? Little booty. You choked me with too much lovin's. Thank you, Papa. I love it so much. But yeah, I saw it within 5 seconds at least of what was gonna happen, what was gonna go down, pretty much. And where were we? Oh yeah, I start beeping. I beeped like between 5 to 10 times, like good long ones and a few, so 5 times I would say, because this doesn't feel too much of a beep like it, but I beeped at it so many times, the car, the vehicle, whoever was in it, because I was freaking out knowing what was happening, that they were not paying attention, that I was letting them know, hey, I'm right here, I'm still continuing, I can't like press the brakes super hard and what, stop right there where she's gonna still hit me? No, I couldn't do it. So all I could do is warn her, and all I did was swerve around like that while she was right here entering. And the car that stopped for her, when there's a 2-lane and my light lane to the left, which is in your right, your guys' view, I don't know. But yeah, this car lets her through, and I'm right here going to my light, and I see her from way over here, my angle. I see her going that, even though that big truck van or whatever was blocking it, because they were both truck or vans, you know. And mine is just a little simple small car. It's a small rental car that we're having right now until they get our car fixed. And well, it's somewhat of a rental car, but anyways, it's their own car, their own dealership car that we could use for now. But the thing is, they didn't pay attention, and yes, all I did was able to beep at them, and then once I knew they were just okay to keep going, when I kept looking at my back mirrors to see behind me if she paid attention, which she didn't. She ended up hitting the bumper, the back side of my right side of the bumper, where my infant is at. Well, he's not an infant no more. He's my little 1-year-old baby. But yeah, it hit him. It shook. My baby got shot, like all scared about it, you know, because we did hear the loud bang, bang, and it did make us go a little bit on the side. But because of me swerving it around, it made her the cause to not really hit me all so harsh. What caused her is to bank me, but just scrape it, because I was like swerving outward and in back to my lane while seeing everywhere around me the traffic, because it was pretty much traffic going on, because we're right at the light pretty much. I'm trying to say the story before it gets it out of my mind, just get it out of the way, you know, because I don't want to get you guys into like accidents just like how I do. Of course we're gonna freak out. You would do anything for your kids, pretty much. And I was just really scared if my kids were okay, because I couldn't really see right away from the back of me until it happened. And then my little baby Lowell started crying crazily. Whew, he's buckled up. That's why we buckle him up all the time. Even though none of them don't like to get buckled all the time, and I always constantly gotta say and just fight it over every day.
This is your seat. This is what it's for. It's safe for you. That's why you're here, to just sit down and be safe while mommy drives or daddy drives, but mostly mommy.
You know, and just keep fighting it, even though my kid doesn't want it. I always had to fight with my big kid, telling him this is your seat. As much as you want to fight with me about it, one day you'll just understand, and one day you'll decide to let me put you in the car seat, in your own car seat, with no problem. The light right behind me, she was right behind me, and then we both took my turn that I was supposed to do in the first place, and then from there I just had to continue on going to the entrance of the CVS, and then we parked. And so I come out because my body felt shaky and scared, and then I had to go see the accident of my car that I'm using. And she comes out really scared and so sorry about the whole situation. She explained to me what she saw in her point of view, and I pretty much just told her straight up, like, you may have not a lot of experience, and she admitted that she is learning still. Like, she still hasn't had fully licensed and just a permit on her own in the car. She got herself in pretty good big trouble, I would say, and she apologized a million times that she would do any way that she could help fix the problems without reporting the problem, because she just started her life. She's trying to get her license. She's a young lady. She's just turned over the 18, and she just doesn't want things to make mistakes. And I've talked to her like, you know what, it's on the road. When you're on the road, you gotta be really cautious. You can't be just thinking to yourself you're fine everywhere around you, because we have family, we have kids, people get into accidents, people die every day, and it's just scary feeling and we don't want to go through it. And I told her as much as she doesn't want to report it, if any circumstances the landlord wants to report it, it's gonna happen, but anything, you won't be getting too much in trouble, blah blah, all that kind of thing. You just need to be more cautious. And so I spoken to the landlord right away. Landlord, why am I saying landlord? Dealership, you guys, it's dealership. But yeah, the dealership. But I've spoken to my dealership about the story that accident happened. I have her information if I need to report it. And he's going to go check it out. And so far we got into the conversation on the phone is we are going to be giving her a second chance, but we're still gonna make her pay for her fault, you know? But that's not my responsibility to say, because it's not my insurance, it's a dealership insurance, and if they want to go through all that process going on, and they're just lucky because nothing's dented or anything like that. It's just a plastic bumper. It didn't broke or anything like that. It's just scraped, that's it. And so I told her that you're just lucky that it's just a scrape and that it was just a little bump on the side of the car and no dents or anything at least. So I told her that it could work out. It's just like, you just you can't be on the road like this, you know? you can't be just nothing's gonna happen in this world. Crashes, and then it's happening. It's gonna happen. No matter what, people are gonna
say, oh, I have nothing. I have no experiences. Oh, I haven't got it.
One day you will, just because of you're a good driver. So, yeah, there's a quick story time of my car accident. And I am blessed to be able to be okay and fine and happy that it wasn't an ugly accident. And just stay focused, you guys. As much as a lot of people don't like to use their signals, especially that since I'm bringing up about car accidents, you guys need to use your freaking signals. Please use your signals. People who do not use their signals, who agrees with me that people that don't use their signal is irritating? Just because you guys are a good driver, you guys ain't following the rules of the road. The signals is meant for letting everybody that are surrounded by you to know where are you heading to, safely entering to, so they can know, oh, they're heading that way, okay, because their plan might be heading the same direction as you're going, but different direction. That's what we use our signal. Even in changing lanes. Changing lanes is the most common thing, especially in the freeways. Like, why can't you guys use your signal? That's why we get in such huge accidents too. I got myself huge accidents because they didn't use their signal. Well, I can't say this one, but in the past, like, I got into so much accidents because they would not use their signal. And I always use my damn signal because I hate it. I just hate people do not use the rules when it comes to the road. Like, don't ride there. Even though I'm not a good driver, it's just good to know your rules in the road. So we are safe, we're happy, we're alive, things are going right, and hopefully that young lady learned her lesson, and hopefully she does good her driving lifestyle, you know? And I'm not trying to say, oh, I don't like that she hit me or anything like that. It happens, accidents happen, and I understand where she's coming from when I've gone through stuff like that. When I got into a car accident, mine was worse than her experience of, well, not really, kinda, because my last accident was in the freeway, but that's just nothing really of a big story to say. I mean, it is a lesson learned to that one. I mean, if you guys are interested in my next car accident, the last accident I had, guys, let me know if you guys are wanting to know with that story time, how that went down too, because that one is pretty interesting too, as I could tell you guys. But I just wanted to tell you guys that, and I just show you guys a quick little photo video of the car, how it is, so you guys can know it's okay. The car's okay, and we are okay. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, okay?